Then let me tell you about Legend Seeker and how you can support its development while getting some awesome perks. By subscribing to our legendary tier on YouTube or becoming a paid member on our Discord or Patreon, you'll get early access to all Legend Seeker lore and mechanics. This means you'll be among the first to dive into the world of Legend Seeker and give direct feedback that will help shape the game. But that's not all. Supporters will also be the first to playtest the system and will get exclusive invites to private streams where we discuss the game in detail. Your input will play a huge role in making Legend Seeker the best that it can be. Now, for those of you who love watching our tabletop role-playing game shows, supporting Legend Seeker comes with some fun bonuses for the casts. Here's how it works. If you are a Copper or Common member on Discord or Patreon, you can give a $20 benefit to a player of your choice. Silver and Uncommon members can give 2 benefits to 2 players of your choice. If you go the YouTube route, you can give a $50 benefit to a player of your choice. And for the ultimate support, Gold and Mythic members on Discord and Patreon give a $20 benefit to 3 players of your choice. You can choose from all casts across Moonskull. Every bit of support goes directly towards making Legend Seeker a reality. It helps fund the art, writing, editing, and eventual publishing of the game. So, if you want to be a part of this journey and support our shows, join our legendary tier on YouTube or become a member on Discord or Patreon. We couldn't do it without you, and we're excited to build Legend Seeker together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the game. Hello, you chat bastards. It is I, Erudi, and excuse the new camera angle. It's a temporary one, but given the time constraint I had from the deadline I set to start the show, I didn't have time to finish what I was doing. So, you're going to have to look at me from down above. It's all right, though. Or up above? Look down on me from up above. Yes, I think that's what we are going for. But hello. I am going to send out a tweet really quick because I would like to have a note out there saying we're live for anybody who would like to see us. So let me do that real fast. Oh my God, what is going on with all of this? Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the thing where, I am blanking on her name now, but Sydney Sweeney. People are complaining about her bikini pic. I guess men who've never seen women before. That's the only thing I can factor there. All right, so let's see. We're gonna go over to Legend Seeker, and we are gonna type Erudi is alive. Writing lore for Legend Seeker. Come drop in and see what we are creating. And then let me grab the link. All right. Copy. Boom. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. You think people will look at that, right? Yeah, you know what? I should probably tag. Drop in. Say hello to Erudi. There we go. Post. And then I'm going to wave a magic wand, and now I'm me and not Legend Seeker. And I'm going to repost the link to this stream. And maybe people will come in and say hello. That would be really nice, huh? What's going on, Darth Dave? I see you out there. I also see the Nugget Chrysanth. 2 beautiful Mythic supporters. Thank you guys for your incredible support. And I think that is all I need to do for today. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Who else we got? We got Nozaku Boy and the horror host. Hello. Hello. Yes, Chrysanth, you do always look down on me up there on your royal queen shirt perch. Yeah, Chrysanth, I would love you to retweet with your personal account specifically. You. I want you to retweet it. Remember, the more you engage with the tweet, the more likely people will see it. So if you don't, you're letting me down. You're letting me down. Is this Texas Roadhouse? I don't know if I understand the reference, but Moss, check this out. Oh no. I have leveled up my eggnog. I have added an actual cinnamon stick. Oh yeah. Mmm, delicious. We're going to continue working on the Tome of Threats. Okay, so I'm not changing my camera angle. So here's what happened, okay? I bought a new piece of equipment. I got a teleprompter, which will allow me to, I can set it level, and I can actually look directly into the screen while looking at the chat, while being able to see people's faces when I'm doing like the Zoom calls and stuff with them. But also the camera can see me through the lens, and I can also have like a mini third window for if I need to like handle little tiny things I don't have space for on my monitors. So I was setting that up, and I just wasn't quite done, and I was already 3 minutes over, late for this stream, so I was just like, fuck it, we're going live! So here we are. This is the angle you got, at least for this stream, and then once this stream's over, I'm gonna continue working on it, and we're gonna get this angle back where I want it. But this is what you get for now. So it's after 12, so alcohol's fine. You know what? They make breakfast alcohol drinks, all right? I don't want to hear it. But we're going to be working on the Tome of Threats today. We're going to be doing some more entries on the various creatures and such that we're going to be working with. Last time we left off, we're still working on demons. We worked on the succubus. And we're going to press forward with some others. Some other demons. So let me get my window up. Oh, man. Oh, you wondered if I was trying to copy your camera angle? No, I don't really like this camera angle. It's like you guys are watching me, not watch you, which is really weird. No, I just got to figure out how to get this set up the way I want. But I'm almost there. I just need to... I need to shift it a little bit and maybe tilt it down some towards the center. The problem is I've got a thin amount of deck space. I got one of those elevated desks that has like a base, and then it has a second shelf that you put the monitors on. And that's not going the way I wanted it to. So I might move the contraption, the clamp, down to the base desk, and then just have the arm extend upwards a little bit more. I don't know. I got to work on it and see what I can do. The Luckybus, yes, there should definitely be a Luckybus at some point. And we'll Photoshop, we'll AI generate Sevi's face onto it. That'd be perfect. But what we're actually going to move on to today, I think, are Vrox. Because we did get the succubus in. I'm making sure on this that we did get that far. Right, we got past Quasit. Yeah, we got the succubus. Oh, the Smiler, actually. We were going to work on the Smiler. All right, let's do that. And then we'll go to... So the Smiler's a tough one because it's a lot of data, and it is necessary data, but I got to somehow make it fit into an acceptable sized lore entry, because this is one of those creatures where the lore actually does matter quite a bit. I've never had Randy Sausage's Darth Dave, so I wouldn't know. Um, ladies like it when you don't make eye contact. That way, when you do, they feel like they earned it, or they think you're awkward. That could be the other option. It's like you're walking past my cubicle. That's fair. That's fair. Um, yes, I do have to work on the Smiler Queen shirt. I know it's your favorite. All right. So if you, let's see, we want to. It is a high ranking demon, so we should probably point that out. So we're going to move this over here, actually. Well, what's up, Moss? Enjoy your editing. And if you hear anything and you want to pipe in, feel free to jump in whenever you'd like. All right, so the Smiler is a high ranking demon. Okay. Feared for its ability to possess mortals and drive them into madness and destruction. Okay. I'll read to you the description I wrote for it. In its true form, the Smiler is a gaunt figure standing 10 feet tall, with pale yellow skin stretched over a skeletal frame, black veins pulsing beneath its surface. Its eyeless face is dominated by a grotesque, lipless grin that reveals jagged teeth, and its constant, jerking movements unnerve even the bravest of souls. Creepy. I know. I know. Yes, fantastic. I know my mic stand's in the shot. This is a temporary thing. I was in the middle of changing my setup, and I ran out of time. I thought I'd be able to get it done before we got here into the stream, and I did not. So this is the angle you're stuck with, at least for now. Okay, we're also going to say... Smiler session begins with subtle hallucinations. Okay. With, maybe I should say with its victim having a, okay. Isolating the victim in terror. I could. Do I need this third bit of information? Probably not, to be honest. This actually might be. Only thing I hate is it doesn't go into the number of days you have. You know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we'll get that in there. I think it might be a good idea. Let me see what I sent. Let's see what I sent Frost on this thing. Jump. I don't really care about that. The only thing I care about is its function. All right, so there are some things that I didn't quite capture in here, but I think are necessary. It forces its hosts in a cruel act, ultimately driving them to destroy themselves in a horrifying spectacle. Night of the final day. Going with 10 days, right? All right. Yep, Queen shirt. That was in response to her DM. Um, also add exactly like Biden. I'm nothing like Biden. What do you mean? Nah, I have it for a few. So it's really cool. It does a lot of really neat stuff. So for example, I can pop out chat from my live stream and I can put it up on the teleprompter so that when you guys are talking to me, I can see the chat right above my monitor, and when I'm talking to you, I can read your chat at the same time, like I'm looking right at you. When I'm recording videos, if I have notes or prompts, I can put those up there as well. For things like when I'm running tabletop streams, I could put like the Sirenscape panel up there perhaps, or one thing that I always kind of struggle with is I have so many windows that the players' faces are buried behind them and I can never actually see the people I'm playing with. So I could put them up there now if I wanted to. So it's a pretty neat tool. And I just got to get it set up and not at a really weird angle like it's at right now. Hey Erudi, what are your thoughts on Chrysanth streaming herself playing games and knitting, crocheting? I think that's an incredible idea. She should call it having a conniption with the word knit in there. And it can be a stream where people send in puns and she has to read them while she's crocheting things, and she can play games, and it'll be a lot of fun. She could play. What does she play? She plays Age of Mythology. That'd be fun. Knip, Knitchen fit. Knitchen fit. Oh, that would be so amazing. That would be so amazing. Or conniption knit. It could be conniption knit instead of fit. That would be really funny because she gets really upset about things. So many good ideas. What? Oh, I thought she had the same name. I was like, oh my god, how the hell did she think of the same thing as me for a name? But yeah, of course you got to say puns. It's part of your brand at this point. All right, so I think what can we? Yeah, I would have to keep Sevi away from my teleprompter. That would be bad. That would not be good for me. That I can tell you. All right, I think we update this just a little bit. So we're gonna say we're gonna add here once the smiler beginning a 10-day countdown. Um, I think I'm going to swap this text with what I already have in the document. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we will talk about how to get out of the situation. So this one will have a third paragraph. It's a little bit longer than maybe most creatures, but it is important. Um, so the Smiler was inspired by the movie, the horror movie Smile, if you've seen that. It's a demon that kind of does that similar sort of thing where it possesses somebody and then basically they go on a countdown before they self-destruct. And then there are ways to cure it. Mm, I'll find a better way to say this. I'm saying high level exorcism, but that feels kind of a little bit meta-y, high level. I'll find a better way to say that later, though. Plus task. And I'll steal this line from the actual document, and I think that'll round it out perfectly. First can only be broken. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Wrong context though. Wrong or not context. Wrong tense. Tome of Threats. Yes, that is going to be the name of the bestiary, as it were. So that's the Smiler. Um, yeah, they possess you, and basically you slowly go crazier and crazier and crazier until they ultimately make you destroy yourself if you don't get the curse lifted. All right, now question I have about Vrox. Let's see. I think we went over this last time. I feel like it's still true, but I'm pretty sure Vrox are not copyright protected. think that is an actual thing. Maybe it is. There's no real world lore on Vrox, it doesn't look like. They kind of remind me of Skeksis. Uh, is the Vrock protected IP? Well, apparently there's some sort of IP theft for computers called Vrock, so that was a weird coincidence. Is protected by copyright. Oh, this one's really well. I could do a similar creature, I suppose, and I just wouldn't be able to express them as being Vrox. Seems like expression of them can be. All right. So we'll do something similar. We'll have to give them a different name. But for now, we'll call them Vrox in the document, and I'll just have to give them a different name. I'm going to have to express them a little bit differently as well. What they are as a creature. But we want kind of like a Birdman like demons, kind of the idea. Kravs. Kravs. It's not a bad idea, actually. Kind of like a re-scrambling of the name. I like that. All right. So this is what I already have for them. We'll call them Kravs for now. I like that. I don't know if that's what it'll stay, but at least it'll give us a spot to start. Okay. All right. So I've got a few sources on these things. Rage, hatred, violence, obvious. Bit of scavengers, which makes sense. I mean, these things are very clearly modeled after vultures, not just in look, but in behavior. they eat their victims while they're still dying and alive, and they're scavengers. They wait sometimes until the creature's already dead, even though they delight in the actual killing when they get the chance. All right, let's say Kravs. Kravs. If we want to keep this in alphabetical order, which I kind of do, I'm going to need to put this up here before Quasit even. Baylor. So it'll be right here, right before Quasit. Kravs! So we'll say Kravs. Profane champions of the underside. Yes, as a standard, I probably should capitalize underside. What did I say? I said probably rage, hatred, and violence. Yeah. Basically, all of Chrysanth's #1 ideals. Describe what they look like. Avian. By the way, none of you should ever try those barf drinks I made. They were awful. Ruined my whole night. Very gross. It was definitely an unintended level of punishment, I will say. Ragged dark feathers. What else do they got? Talons. They are sporting powerful talons, for sure. Do you hyphenate razor sharp? I think so. Ew, the sentry's going to be a little bit gory. Trigger warning! Their bloodlust is insatiable. I can spell. Microsoft Word just doesn't agree. Yeah, no, yeah. When I saw it start curdling in there, I was like, oh shit. Which makes no sense to me. I don't quite understand it. Because it has alcohol in it already, so why isn't it just curdling on it? I don't know. Maybe it's because, oh, you know why? Because there's no fruit juice in rum chata, but there probably was in the pink lemonade. The pink Whitney. Oh, and this tequila is actually pretty good. This Tarantula Azul. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got like a little tarantula on it. It's actually not that bad. It's also blue, which is really cool. Let's see. Where do they come from? Where do Krovs come from? I think the demons kind of based a little bit around some of the basic deadly sins. So maybe wrath and hatred. Krovs are born from the corrupted souls, because those have nowhere to go once they're consumed by these things, once they've gone crazy. Particularly those who lived as. Chaos. Wait, did I spell that right? Yeah. While they relish. I'm gonna say they're actually pretty smart for demons. They're pretty smart. They're not stupid monsters. Echoing across the fields. The fields of battle. Fear into even the bravest hearts. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Smiler, separate that out. I think that's a pretty good start for demons. It gives a nice little variety of demons for people to mess around with. So we got the Baylor, the Dolasu or Dolasmal. Haven't decided which version to name that yet. The Krovs, Quasits, Smilers, Succubus. I think that's pretty good. If they're based on vultures, they could be the souls of muggers and looters. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I said violent criminals, which would probably be in that line. Muggers and looters. Ooh, beer sounds good too. Yes, Chrysanth, we know you're 80. Um, who drinks Harvey Wallbanger's Chrysanth? Nobody. Nobody. Not even the 80-year-olds drink that shit anymore. Well, thank you, a feline named Vijay. I'm glad that you're very proud of my accomplishments. And thank you for being a Mythic supporter. If you haven't seen already, I've been putting up a lot of content over there, by the way. Lots of artwork has been going up recently, some lore. I put up a few videos of some things that are going to be coming down the pipe. Also, the poll's up. So naming the setting is live, the first round. So if you want to take a place in Legend Seeker history and choose the name of the setting with your fellow viewers and fans, this is your opportunity to do so. And every level can vote. So the poll is open to all levels, regardless of which tier you're coming in at. So ample opportunity for anybody who wants to go in and do that. All right. So we did demons. I think it's time to do devils. I have some lore already typed up for devils, at least as a broad spectrum, but I do need to narrow it down a little. Demons in this setting come from Infernus. So, okay, I gotta find the information I sent to Frost. I really need a better place than our our DMs to store this shit. All right. Demon or devils. Yep. Dreadus. I did recently update this though. Ah, shit. I don't remember where I put the update though. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I may have put it in the Patreon. Let me go over there real quick. Speaking of the Patreon, I'm about to go visit it. Patreon. I believe we have put this entry in. I got all the gods in for sure. Oh, maybe I didn't put it in there yet. Damn. Make sure I have the right current information. I think it may have been here. Yeah, okay. This is because this is where I updated Adretus, so I would definitely would have been here. Yep. Yep. All right, so we're gonna take this. I'm gonna send this to Frost, so I don't have to find it again. That would be smart. Yeah, chat. Wouldn't that be smart of me? Wouldn't that be so smart? Tell me how smart that would be, chat. Tell me how big of a brain I've got for thinking of that. Um, okay. Be this. Frost. Don't worry about this, Frost. You can ignore this message, Frost. If you're out there watching, Frost. Oh, shit. Well, that's not gonna work. Damn, I didn't think that through, did I? I can split it up. I can split it up. Do it in two pieces. Frost, there's part one. And shit. Oh fuck. I just fucked up, didn't I? Um, well, that's not gonna be good. Control Z! Control Z! Yeah. You piece of garbage. I hate it when it does this to me. You know what? We'll just we'll say fuck you and we'll do this. And go back. There we go. There we go. I did it, chat. I am a genius. My brain is so big. All right. Oh, God. I don't know if I need it quite to be that big. That's a big section. All right, before I start typing that out, let's see what you're saying over here, chat. I know it's all good things. It's a good drink? By whose judgment? Yes, please pick somewhere else for your notes. No, your DMs will always be notes. That's never going to change. Feline name of a JJ says, I mean, I thought hypnoconversion therapy was a myth, but you are proof that it works? What? What does that even mean? And how do you know that big of a word if you can't read? Insane cat. Horror host. You may have I may have poo-poed in the Patreon? I don't think I did. Also, why not use a Google Doc and limit access to the Legend Seeker team? That way everyone can work on it and you can see their edits. No! That would be smart, and I don't want anybody touching my stuff. Or hacking it. Yeah, why don't I do that? It's a good question. Cookie? Better give me more than a cookie, Chrisanth. All right. Let's see. Uh, This is a lot of lore, and I need to cut this down to probably about 3 paragraphs, sort of just breaking down the basics of devils. We can go deeper into devils as a whole later. All right, so devils are malevolent beings, obviously, that hail from Infernus. Being of the underworld. During that. So what have you chat bastards been up to today? I know I gave you the morning off by not running the stream today. So what did you do with that time, huh? What did you do with your free time, chat? That's what I want to know. ensuring that punishments. That's pretty good. Not enough, though. Devils are a pretty broad subject. Let's see. 2 cookies. I have a beer. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I kind of want one. Watch Moss make maps, and now I'm playing Ori while modding for you. See, you could stream. You could stream Ori while you knit. You could like knit with your feet. You could learn how to like use your toes to knit, and do that like in one camera while you play games in the other. So you're like a monkey knitting with your feet, but playing games, playing Ori, but also chatting with chat while reading puns. That would be a really cool stream, Chrysanth. You should consider that. Watched old episodes of Top Gear. Cool. A feeling of a JJ. I can use Google, Erudi. I can read, but I ain't stupid. Well, there you go. I guess that kind of explains that. Hmm. Chrysanth, it would be Chrysanth, darling. It would be so fun if you did a stream like that. You should consider it. Chat would love it. I don't know what you would call it, but but it would certainly be entertaining. All right. Let's do a little bit more of this on devils. I talked a little bit about what devils are, but I should probably talk about where they're from, right? So, Infernus itself is a plane of unending fire and suffering. Devils are bound by Mordecai's authority. But they are notorious for bending the rules. They're rule benders, those devils. They've got a structured hierarchy, for sure. Oh, God, how do I spell this? Hierarchy is H-I-E-R. Archy. A-R-C-H-Y. Space. Aha! I'm a genius. Oops, I can smell that. Spell that. Smell that? Oh my god. Mirrors. They're methodical. That's a good word. I don't know if I like that actually. I'm gonna say this for now, but I'm gonna come back and change this. Okay. Maybe I should highlight that so I don't forget. That would be a good idea, yeah. Highlight that with yellow, so I remember to check it later. Weird. This part here that I've already got in my notes. Self a little bit of typing. There's so much sense with the paragraph though. I think that's pretty good. Hmm. In Dante's Inferno, the last circle of hell is frozen over. Well, I mean, that makes sense. For the betrayers? What does that mean, Chrysanth? I'm supposed to be extra nice today. I don't know how that's going to go over, but I'm supposed to be for some reason. I want my beer, but I don't want to get up to get the beer. Chrysanth! Oh, wait, I gotta be nice. Chrysanth, darling, would you go get me a nice cold beer out of my fridge and travel 5 hours with it in an ice cooler and bring it to me down here. Thank you. Frozen lake caused by Satan flapping his wings? Flapping his wings froze the lake? That seems interesting. All right, so we got the basic lore for Devil. Oh, but I probably should put something about. Um, hold on, let me think. Do I need to put that they, or is that maybe really deep lore? I think that's probably deep lore. I don't need that in here. That's too deep of lore for a bestiary. All right, so let's do our first demon then, or devil. Excuse me. I do that all the time, even in like my games. And then people are like, "No, it's a demon," or "No, it's a look." I know, all right. Um, I do like bone devils. They're pretty cool. Let's do some bone devils. So I definitely think bone devils exist in Infernus. Um, bone devil. All right. Let's go fly a kite. Um, so that's gonna go after the devil's entry. Hmm. How many did I do for the first one here? Oh, I see what happened. I've got some devils written out here in my notes to Frost. I think the bone devil's in here. Well, I guess Chrysanth isn't bringing me my beer, despite me asking. Oh, congrats to them, a feline named for JJ. Congrats to them. Shit, get rid of this. think actually these notes are pretty good. Kind of like that. It's a little longer than these other ones, though. So should I trim it down? Let me read it. This third paragraph actually is probably not very needed. I think. Yeah, I don't think this third paragraph's needed at all, actually. I think I can get away with just the two. That will condense the text a little bit, and it says everything I need to in the first two paragraphs. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, I want you to deliver it personally, darling. Ale or lager? Quite frankly, I'd take either one. I think I would a lager though. If I was able to be choosy, a lager sounds pretty good. Uber eats me a dang beer. I don't know if you can do that. I mean, I know you can, but because it would have to be your ID, I don't know if you can do that. Will there be any? Oh God. You know what, Cajun Corey? Mistakes were made with that statement. All right, it's not my fault that Savvy picked the pronoun creamy. All right, who picks that? I swear to God, dude. Like, she should know better. She should. The things that she lets herself say or choose or doesn't know astounds me sometimes. Who picks creamy? That can only go bad places. Only bad places. All right, I'm probably going to go another 10 minutes here. So let's hammer out one more devil. How about that? Hmm. We could do maybe an ice devil. That didn't really flesh out a frozen region of Inferno, so that doesn't mean there can't be one. There might be some form of hell where the torment is. Um, ooh, that was strong. That cinnamon stick is strong as hell. Um, well, the idea of a turtle torment would be freezing, or maybe where they need to preserve things. Ice devils could be guardians of that. Let's add an ice devil. Wait, no, that's not what I. Oops. Oh, we're going to adjust this too, I think. Oh man, chat, now I'm hungry. What have you done? It's Sevi. What did you think would happen if you tell her to improv? I suppose I didn't think that through. That's not a fair accusation, or that's an unfair accusation to make. I have to give you that one. Um, so there's a few versions of Ice Devils that I see out there. They're all kind of interesting. A lot of them just seem to be kind of insectoids, which is interesting. But I don't know if I want them to be insectile. Well, actually, I don't know. Seeing that picture, now I kind of want them to. Because devils tend to be kind of impish, so it makes a little bit of sense, actually. All right, let's go with that. Oh, wait, shit. Where did I type Ice Devils? Did I ever type it? Oh, no, I did not. Okay. Ice Devils. Ice Devil, I should say. Ice Devils monstrous. They're monstrous. Uh, humanoid insect like beings. You know what I do want to add though? think that's good. Are the strategic masterminds of Infernus's infernal armies in the Chosen? Okay. All right, so I like what I put there, and I'm going to add what I already have over here. I need to adjust a couple things. Since I've added this new information. Okay. I think we can get rid of that. That's not necessary. Why they prefer to orchestrate battles from afar. Yep. I think that's pretty good. I see. Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty good, chat. Well, it's a pretty good haul today, I think. We finished off the demons. We added a full entry on the Smiler. We got the Krav in there and fleshed that out as well. We wrote down general lore for devils as a whole, and we were able to get in a bone and ice devil fully written out. So that's a significant headway, guys. That's almost 3 pages. 3 pages of lore that we just wrote together today. So I think that's pretty solid. Let me pull this up. Hey, leave my beer alone! I'm actually going to go up and get my beer now since Chrysanth couldn't be bothered to bring it to me. But good stuff. Oh, I still got my eggnog also. Let me finish that some. Honestly, that's really good. We'll probably... I'm going to work on probably the remainder of the devils in the interim. I think you and I, chat, will probably pick up talking about some wolves, or maybe I'll do that one offline too. I don't know. Both the regular and dire kind, and then maybe slip into doppelganger. And then I think we're going to get into dragons. So that's a good bit of content to look forward to. So yeah, I'm going to finish off, I think, devils in my downtime here. Maybe try to knock out wolves in my downtime as well, so don't they hear you, chat bastards. But if not, I'll work on those with you, doppelgangers, and dragons for sure. I think that's where we're headed. Yep. So I think that's it, guys. If you are new, I'm gonna leave you with the Legend Seeker shill one more time, and then we'll close out the stream. Do consider joining. Your support is incredible, and it is crucial. And there's lots of lore up for you to read, so it's fun too. That's all I got. Bye, guys. let me tell you about Legend Seeker and how you can support its development while getting some awesome perks. By subscribing to our Legendary tier on YouTube or becoming a paid member on our Discord or Patreon, you'll get early access to all Legend Seeker lore and mechanics. This means you'll be among the first to dive into the world of Legend Seeker and give direct feedback that will help shape the game. But that's not all. Supporters will also be the first to playtest the system and will get exclusive invites to private streams where we discuss the game in detail. Your input will play a huge role in making Legend Seeker the best that it can be. Now, for those of you who love watching our tabletop role-playing game shows, supporting Legend Seeker comes with some fun bonuses for the casts. Here's how it works. If you are a Copper or Common member on Discord or Patreon, you can give a $20 benefit to a player of your choice. Silver and Uncommon members can give 2 benefits to 2 players of your choice. If you go the YouTube route, you can give a $50 benefit to a player of your choice. And for the ultimate support, Gold and Mythic members on Discord and Patreon give a $20 benefit to 3 players of your choice. You can choose from all casts across Moonskull. Every bit of support goes directly towards making Legend Seeker a reality. It helps fund the art, writing, editing, and eventual publishing of the game. So, if you want to be a part of this journey and support our shows, join our Legendary tier on YouTube or become a member on Discord or Patreon. We couldn't do it without you, and we're excited to build Legend Seeker together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the game.